Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunesha and we are creating a map for City Skylines. Today we're gonna take a good look at shift paths and plane paths. So let's start with the shift paths. So here I am at the edge of the map, no dragons here at all. So let's click on roads, ships, and go to ship paths. So we have it here. So first of all, we see the yellow circle. Let me first demonstrate what this can lead to. I've just activated a mod that called Shift Path Anarchy, which means that I can go on top of everything, close to everything. But the yellow circle around the dark circle, it means the yellow circles, as soon as you touch land, you can actually pull a shift path right here without problem. But as soon as the yellow outline touches land, it will say water required and you will not be able to go on land. You will not be able to go through here. As you can see here, I can do it with a mod, which is in my mod collection in my YouTube video descriptions just below my video if you're wondering. And here you can see how I painstakingly followed the line here. So it doesn't touch the land, just so it has just enough room to go through there. So that is the limitations you are facing with a vanilla game. But is it possible? You can work around it. It's painstakingly you can painstakingly do it. So let's get onto the more basic information. So as soon as you connect with the outer map, visit the outer map, you will get the indication if everything is working correctly. You will indicate an arrow that is pointing in two directions. The ship path is like a two-lane road which goes in two different directions. In our case, it goes outwards off the map for outbound connections to export stuff, and we have inboard connections to import stuff. I'm like 85% sure the more ship lines you have, the more dummy traffic you will get. Dummy traffic is the term how much boats you will get on your map just traveling through your map, but it would also affect your ability to import and export. It is kind of capped how many outward and inward inward and inbound and outbound connections you have to the outer map. So it could be good to have a lot of things here. Another discovery that I thought was really interesting is, let's just delete here. Okay, so I loaded up, look at this, cannot connect road. So the game is always looking for the most closest connection. So as soon as you put down a cargo station for boats, it will try to connect to, will take the shortest possible route to the straightest line to that shipyard. And now I did it, but it couldn't connect. It told me that it couldn't connect here, but as you can see, it can actually connect over 2 tiles, so there is no limitation as long as your ship path is the view from the direct path to the ship path is ship line. Let me. Okay, I'm starting over here. So as long as your cargo station can make a line without being obstructed by terrain or otherwise other stuff like rocks and stuff, and it has a straight line to the ship path, it can connect on limited range, as you can see there. As you saw before, so that could be good news to know. Not only can the boats go and import stuff here, as you can see here, you can use this internally for your map too. So it will connect here. If I put this cargo station here, it will be able to send both to each other from the air. So you can actually use it internally, just like you can do with train stations and stuff. So it will go there. So it could be worthwhile to actually invest some time to do some creative shift paths around the map to make things easier for your map, especially if you make an island map. Let me show you how I did. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we can see my creation of all the shift paths interconnecting with each other. So this is how you can make an extensive shift path line work for your map here. As you can see, I'm using all 4 ship connections, using one from the north, and I have one there that goes following this around here, so it goes all the way down there, also going all the way around here. And as you can see, there is an extensive network of things how they can connect to each other, go in here, and from the different points of the map we can also see this outward island. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we can see an example of how I avoided how they clip into each other. So this one can connect, as it will always take the straightest line to the closest shift path. This way the boats will not clip into each other. Let me show you what would happen if I would remove these here. As you can see here, if I put multiple ship paths here, oh, sorry. It's just that sometimes I'm trying to concentrate to not say shit paths because I don't know. It's some 5-year-old of me that can pull that. So yeah, if I will put a lot of ship things here, they will clip into each other because they both will take the straightest line. By adding this line just beside this pier, I've now avoided that problem, and it is the same if I were to go here. And as you can see, it cannot connect to that route, but by having that shift path there, so you can kind of work with around it. If you're wondering how I get to have cargo stations, cargo harbors inside the map editor, is because I'm using a mod that is called Find It. It's my mod description, but it allows me to load things inside. And it's the same here. We can connect, they can interconnect, follow that line, go over there, drop stuff off there. There is my starting tile. And as you can see, it is angling a bit here. You can probably angle a little bit more so you can actually, so it doesn't clip to each other if you want to spend time on that. So I've connected everything up together very nifty so they can have, and it works. I actually tried it out. It works. I did a test case. It actually works. So it's worthwhile doing it with so many ship lines. It actually works. So let me, now we're actually going to do something that I haven't done for this map. We're going to do a plane route. I'm wondering what that is. So the thing is, one interesting thing to think about is that with the new industry DLC for City Skylines, we have cargo planes that can go on. So it could probably be a wise decision to have multiple plane lines working. I'm not sure what the purple lines outflow set paths, I'm not sure. So we want airplanes here. So I wonder if they can fly to each other. I'm not sure about that actually, if the plane cargo can go to each other, but let's use at least 2 plane connections. I will pull one that follows around here, and then I will pull one like this. So let's try. Well, it looks like it's like the ship lines is a 2-lane thing, so it means that it will go inwards and outwards. So by connecting these 2 together, I have created, used 2 of my connections, so my assumption was correct. Let's make another one around here that flies over the water. I wanted to go through the squares. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can just plop down some plane stuff. See, so that's why I like Find It. I can try stuff inside airport. Let's use this here. So I have no problem to place it down there, so that's good. Okay. No warnings, so everything is working as it should, so I could put it down here. My map is a little bit limited, it's not very many flats area, but that is by design, because it's about to force people to use boats instead of airplanes, so that's by design, so I'm not... But at least there is a couple of areas where we could squeeze it in. So that was everything about I know about ship lanes and ship valves. Okay, that was ship valves. Okay, that was everything for this episode, and as always, thank you for watching.